Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you my Revenant Prime build. Now, the build I run is probably not the best or
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
highest min-max, whatever. But it's a build I use if I just want to clear nodes, especially Steel Path or whatever, without thinking. Revenant is basically best tank in game. Main things, the main ability is Mesmer Skin, which basically makes you invulnerable. Like, you got number of charges there, that's how many times you can get hit. If enemy hits you, they get that dazed effect, as you can see in the picture above. Number of charges is based on your ability strength, so you want plenty of ability strength. Enthrall is good when you have the augment on, and then Reeve is kind of counterintuitive with the Mesmer Skin because it's getting shields and health back. But if you have Mesmer Skin active, you don't really need that unless the only time I've ever used it is while I have Mesmer Skin up is with Toxin Clouds and those Life Leech, like the Xmas areas. If I don't get out of those in time, I'll pop this. Use it more as mobility than anything else. And then the fourth ability I changed to Larva, just for a little bit CC instead of the Disco Ball Revenant, because the Disco Ball Revenant just consumes way too much energy too quickly for
Operator, you have remembered
what you
well
need to get
how
done.
the Tenno arm themselves.
And alright, let's start with the build. Basically, Aura mod I put on Mecha Empowered just for extra damage against the marked enemies. Power Drift in my XLS slot for ability strength, along with Intensify, Amar's Hatred, and Augur Secrets. Prime Continuity, just to keep Larva up a little longer, same with Thralls. And more duration with Constitution and Augment Message. Now for augment mods, we've got Mesmer Shield, which Mesmer Skin augment. Revenant receives plus 50% Mesmer Skin strength, and allies within affinity range are granted a maximum of 5 charges. Just really good overall. Not much else to explain. Basically, let's make your, if you're playing with the squad, make your allies invulnerable for a while. And they'll have like a little logo next to their name with a charge that starts at 5 and then drops down, you know, so you can keep track. You just have to be close enough to them for it to activate. Thrall pack, gain plus 25% primary weapon damage for each active Thrall. Really good, especially if you're falling behind on damage. The only problem is your allies, not just them shooting their guns, but abilities and stuff will hit the Thralls and bring that number down a bit. So Thralls are good, especially later game, if you can keep them up. If you're by yourself, it's not that big of a problem. If you're with the team, I don't know, let them know, be like, hey, try not to shoot the Thralls. If they do, it doesn't matter too much, because when your Thrall dies, it creates like a little cloud, a swirl effect thing, where enemies that walk into it and stuff can become Thralls too, so it's alright. But yeah, with that, it's basically I just went for duration and strength. Pretty simple build. For Arcane's efficiency, you're gonna have if you have your Mesmer skin up, then your shields will be full, so you will just get the max bonus basically all the time. Augmented, just ability strength, increase your stacks a little bit for Mesmer skin. Simple as that. And all you need is kills. As for the Archon shards, I've only got 2 on for energy max. 2 is pretty good because you really won't run out of energy all that much, especially if you have these 2. The other 3, I'd probably do ability strength or duration, whichever one you want to choose, or if you want to have one where it increases the energy you start off the mission with, that'd be okay too. It's really not that big of a deal.
Your weapons make music.
So here I am in Steel Path mission,
for a song.
And first thing you do, Mesmer skin, and you can walk in.
Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich
stand here,
supply
but
caches
he hits
in the
me,
area, but I am unable to pinpoint
dies.
their exact location. Search them out if you are willing
Come
to
on,
shoulder
shoot
the
me.
added risk.
Alright, so he shot me, gets a little falls asleep effect for a little bit. But yeah, you can just walk around. You don't have to dodge shots or anything like that. Revenant is by far the easiest frame if you want to clear. If you're like struggling with Steel Path, Revenant. Like I said, Revenant's best tank in game. Not to mention, you can give this tankiness to your allies. Alright. So come over here. If you do your thralls, doesn't matter who, you'll watch, they'll start attacking other enemies. And then you get more thralls. Simple as that. And then, of course, what I switched the 4th ability for, Larva, won't affect enemies with overshields until you get rid of the overshield, and then it'll affect the enemies. Alright, so back here in the ship. Final thoughts on Revenant. Like I said earlier, tank basically anything. The only problem is his abilities don't really have DPS, like good damage to them. It's all about taking damage. And Thralls help with your primary. Just run a good primary and you'll be able to get through everything pretty simple. Same, it's like if you're struggling with like, say you got AoE weapon or whatever, just use Larva, round them up one spot and then fire. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.